Welcome to IELTS Preparation in Conversations, your go-to guide for mastering international English exams. Whether you're aiming for IELTS, TOEFL, or any other exam, we're here to help you prepare, practice, and perform your best. In today's episode, we'll be discussing the importance of preserving cultural heritage, offering valuable insights to boost your confidence. So get ready, take notes, and let's get you one step closer to your goal.
Isn't this amazing, Malcolm? I just love how festivals like this bring our cultural heritage to life. It really reminds me why it's so important to preserve these traditions.
Yeah, it's definitely vibrant. The music, the food, the art, it's all fascinating. But sometimes I wonder if we put too much emphasis on holding on to the past. I mean, shouldn't we also focus on moving forward?
I hear you, but it's not an either-or situation. Preserving cultural heritage isn't about staying stuck in the past. It's about carrying the best parts of our history with us into the future. Without our roots, how do we know who we are?
I get that, but culture evolves, right? Some traditions don't always fit into modern life anymore. Shouldn't we let some of them fade naturally instead of trying so hard to keep everything alive?
That's a fair point. But think about it. Once a language, a ritual, or a style of craftsmanship disappears, it's gone for good. And with it, we lose a part of human history. It's like tearing out a chapter of a book and pretending the story still makes sense.
Okay, that's a pretty good metaphor, but don't you think younger generations are more interested in global culture these days? TikTok, Netflix, fusion food, it's all becoming so blended, maybe cultural lines are just naturally blurring.
True, the world's becoming more connected than ever. But that's exactly why it's even more important to hold on to what makes each culture unique.
Right.
Blending is great, but if we don't protect our heritage, we risk losing the very things that make us distinct.
All right, I can't argue with that. It would be a shame if future generations never heard traditional stories or didn't know the significance behind certain customs.
Yeah.
But how do we keep it alive in a way that still feels relevant?
That's the key. We have to keep cultural heritage alive by adapting it to modern life. Teach it in schools, use digital platforms to share it, get communities involved. It's about keeping the spirit, not just the shell.
Like turning old folk tales into animated shorts or posting traditional recipes on Instagram.
Exactly. Mix the old with the new. Make it engaging, but don't water it down. When people understand the why behind a tradition, they're more likely to care about it.
You've convinced me, Melissa. I guess it's not about resisting change, but about making sure we don't lose the gems along the way.
That's the spirit. Heritage is like a mosaic. Every piece adds to the bigger picture. We just have to make sure none of those pieces go missing.
To keeping the mosaic alive.
Cheers to that. And thanks for the chat, Malcolm. Always great to bounce ideas off you.
Haha, right back at you, Melissa. You always know how to bring depth to a conversation.